What's up guys, and welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be using Meguiar's heavy duty headlight restoration kit to restore the headlights on my 2004 Miata. Opening up the kit, this is everything that comes with it. We got our hand polishing sanding kind of block with Velcro for these two guys right here. We got 1000 grit and 3000 grit. Then you also have a drill attachment. You have the Plastex, this is the actual plastic cleaner and polish. And then we have the headlight coating to protect it at the end, and this is just the pad that you use to apply this coating. So I actually had a car meet the other night, so I took some Plastex that I had outside of this kit and gave the headlights a quick polish just to get rid of some of the yellow. So they don't look that bad right now, but I bought this kit a while ago and I actually want to do it properly today. So I'm just gonna walk you through step by step and see how this kit works. Looking through the camera right now, these lights really don't look bad at all. They look perfectly clear, but if you look maybe up close, maybe I can get to show up, you can see some of this oxidation, especially along the top. It's just not perfectly clear. So I'm gonna see if this kit will clear that up. Hopefully it doesn't make it any worse. Alright, so I'm going to start off by masking off the headlights with this painter's tape, just so when I take those sanding pads around the edge, I'm not going to accidentally nick that paint and keep everything protected. So with the headlights all masked off, I'm going to go ahead and move forward. Take a wet towel and just wipe these down, make sure they're nice and clean before I start polishing. For the next step, I'm gonna need the 1000 grit finishing pad and this guy right here. I'm gonna go ahead and take this guy and a bottle of water and keep this wet and lubricated as I go side to side motions overlapping on the headlight until we have an evenly kind of frosted look on the headlight. Alright, both headlights are now frosted evenly, or as evenly as I could get them. It looks sketchy right now because it's like, wow, did I just mess up my headlights? But if I follow these instructions, they should turn out nice and clear. Now you're going to swap out the 1000 grit for the 3000 grit finishing pad. And you're just going to repeat the same process that you did with the other one. I'm going to go in kind of a couple different directions here to take down some of those high points that the 1000 grit left. So hopefully this will make this more uniform. Yeah, just a nice even frost over it before we actually polish the headlight. Here's a look at the headlight after the 3000 grit. A lot more uniform than it was before. It's gonna look real nice with the polish on it. I might want to sand a little more right here just to clear that up, but overall I think it's almost ready for the next step here. So I want to point out that this whole process that I just filmed of like doing the sanding stuff takes a lot longer than it seems by the past couple clips. I've gone over these several times to make sure it's uniform, and I keep going back and seeing like little spots here and there. So just keep that in mind. It's not like a couple minutes and it's done. I mean, I'm sure you could do that, but you're probably not going to get as good of results. So just wanted to point that out. Next step is to grab the drill attachment and put it in your drill. It says to use a corded drill, but this puppy is brand new and it's got a fresh battery pack, so I think it should work fine. All right, now it says to apply about a nickel size of this Plastex on the pad here. So that looks good to me. And you're supposed to do just sections at a time, so I'm gonna start with part of the headlight and see how this goes. And wipe it off with a microfiber towel. And that looks crystal clear. So that's the section I just did versus this section right here. So I think we're gonna get some pretty good results. Well, that looks insane. Literally looks like a brand new headlight. Even took off all the yellowish tinge that was on this top edge here that I thought would never come off. So if we go ahead and compare that to the non-polished, it's a huge difference. I am super pumped on this so far. And there's headlight number 2 complete. So I'm gonna go ahead and clean off the rest of this crap on my car. and then put the final protective coating on the headlight. So it says before you put the sealant on to go ahead and go over it with some glass cleaner. Make sure all the debris is off before you actually put that sealant on there. And now we're ready for the final step. So we'll need our headlight coating and the applicator pad right here. Okay, so it says to apply this to the applicator pad with enough to wet the whole headlight, and you kind of just start from the top and evenly go down, overlapping. I'm not sure exactly how much product that means, but let's test it out and see. Hopefully that's not too much. Well, it might be. It might be. Fuck. Fuck. God damn it. Oh no. All right, I think I have successfully put the coating on the headlights. On the first light that you saw me do, I think I put a little too much of the coating on the applicator pad at first. So when I put the pad down on the light, it immediately started running, and I was trying to like prevent it from dripping onto the paint. So on the other headlight, I didn't use quite as much, but that stuff starts to tack up almost like super glue. Not quite that strong, but pretty tacky as it dries. So yeah, you kind of gotta work quick with it and make sure you're covering the entirety of the light, because after all the polishing that we did, we don't want them to just fade and yellow immediately again. So overall, I'm super stoked on how these things look. They turned out way more clear than I was anticipating, and I think it really makes the front of the car look that much cleaner when you have nice, clear headlights. Alright guys, I think that is going to do it for today's video. I hope you liked it. I know it was a little shorter, it was just kind of a product testing tutorial type video, but I think it'll be pretty helpful for those that want to do the same thing to their car's headlights. I would definitely recommend this kit over some other ones that I've used in the past. I got a great result out of it, and I think that you will too. If you want to see more videos like this, be sure to like and subscribe. And I also just created an account on TikTok for this car. So if you want, you can follow that too. It's just my name, just like the channel, Trent Randall. So yeah, check it out. Like I said, thanks again for watching, and I will catch you guys on the flippity flop. Peace.